communicate with pictures like never before. The new Satio from Sony Ericsson with 12-megapixel camera and touchscreen, packed with applications and more available to download. Search Spark Something online.
Hey, this is Kevin Hughes in London's Leicester Square. The blue carpet is out tonight for James Cameron's brand new film, Avatar. Sigourney Weaver, Sam Worthington star in the film. They're all here tonight. They're here for the big world premiere. I can't wait. Let's find out who's walking down the blue carpet tonight. Hey, Sam Worthington on the blue carpet. How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing good, mate. How you doing?
This must be a dream come true to be the central character in James Cameron's new film.
Well, Jim changed my life. I get a bit misty if I talk about it tonight because it's the culmination of that man's courage.
Man, I'm so excited to be here. It's like everybody came out, and they're all like really supportive. They're excited to be here, so it makes me excited. It's a little nippy, but I feel good.
In the film, we see you as a 9-foot-tall alien, very blue. Was it fun to play one of the Na'vi, one of the alien race?
It was, man. Because there's so much passion in playing a warrior that's defending his land. It's like one of my favorite movies is Braveheart, and then Gladiator, is another one of my favorite movies. And I always wondered when I'd be able to play a warrior, fighting for right, defending his home, against the evil invaders. And in this situation, I'm defending my land against humans. The humans are actually my aliens, so it was just something that I just went in with that same, passion that I have for my favorite movies.
We see you on the film, as I said, as one of the aliens, but we capture every nuance of emotion in your face. Just explain the process of how James Cameron captured that.
Well, Jim, of course, the motion capture side had 197 cameras shooting us simultaneously. So that part was going to be captured. The real tricky part is the eyes and the mouth. That's where the technology hadn't been mastered up until now, and it kind of creates a divide between an emotional connection with the audience. And Jim really made that his primary focus, that performance isn't lost, to the extent where when he would edit the film, he'd bring Sam, Zoe, and myself in to watch, his finished product, and he would show it to a split screen so that we'd be able to see our real-life performance next to our avatar performance and see that, our performances were preserved. So when you have this technology in the hands of someone that cares that much, as an actor, you really feel protected.
We started in 2005, and 2 years was spent on the design, and that's the point at which the movie really came to life. Now, I didn't always know what things were going to look like when I was writing it, and it took a team of some of the world's best artists to imagine the creatures, to imagine the world, the landscapes, the trees, the aircraft, the vehicles, the weapons, all that stuff. It took us 2 years to do it, and that to me is the exciting part of the process.
He's such a creative man. He's such a science wonk. I got to play a scientist. We did a lot of science in the movie. He's very inspiring. He's very generous. He has very high standards, but he holds himself to those high standards more than he does anyone else. So I'm thrilled for him that we're finally opening after 4 years, and after waiting since he was 14, he wanted to make this movie.
The blue carpet is out, and standing on that blue carpet right now is one of the stars of Avatar. We have Joel David Moore with me, who plays Norm in the movie. Joel, how you doing?
I'm very good. I'm glad that it's a blue carpet. It makes sense for the movie, for the world of Pandora, our beautiful blue characters that we've created. I'm having a blast. I'm so excited for people to be able to see this movie finally. It's been years in the making, and for Jim himself, it's been a decade or so in conception. And finally, the technology is caught up to the point where we can make this movie, and you guys can enjoy it. It's going to be a thrill ride. It's an adventure. It's just a killer story. I
like to get a good team around me, develop some new techniques, some new technology, and show people things they haven't seen before. Like when we did The Abyss, and we had the pseudopod character, that kind of water tentacle, and then the liquid metal guy in Terminator 2. And I saw how excited audiences were, on those two projects by seeing something they just hadn't imagined seeing in a movie theater. And so, Avatar is really an expression of a desire to do that again.
What was it like working with Sigourney Weaver?
Oh my God. It's one of my favorite people that I've met. I got to be honest. I hope she sees this too, because it's true. We spent a long time working together, and I mean, I can't say enough about her. There's no words to put together. She's just a great person. She's an amazing actress. She's beautiful, but all that just goes into the passionate person that she is.
I think the biggest challenge was creating a character who lives in two worlds but is much more comfortable in in the alien world. In this case, the aliens are creatures we can learn a lot from as humans. And so I think it was hard to play a character, just emotionally hard to play a character who was leading such a compromised life, working for people she hated. But then in the end, she learns from the hero Jake to take a stand and choose a side.
She's incredible. Yeah, we kind of had a little I guess duel in the movie. You know, we these opposing forces. But yeah, she's just legendary, you know.
I mean, look at this. It's you know, just the technology itself is absolutely amazing. But but everything's set aside. It really is a story, and I think that this story is something that people will be endeared to. They're going to go on this journey, you know, on Jake Sully's journey, and you know, literally be enveloped into the world of Pandora.
I'm just bowled over by the film. I saw it a couple days ago, and I'm just excited for people to possibly go see it.
All the 3D, the technical wizardry, put that all aside, a movie's nothing if it doesn't have a heart. That's the biggest thing I've ever learned. I think Jim Cameron's movies has heart, and hopefully this is just another notch in his belt and a great experience for audiences.
And I hear there's going to be a sequel. Will you be involved?
Well, I don't know yet, man. You know, we'll see. I got my fingers crossed, though.
So the stars of the film have gone inside for the premiere tonight. Really good to see Sigourney Weaver, Sam Worthington and director James Cameron. I'm such a fan. Avatar opens on December the 18th. Saw it yesterday. Thoroughly recommend it, especially in 3D. All I need now is my blue face paint. I'll see you later.
Communicate with pictures like never before. The new Satio from Sony Ericsson with 12 megapixel camera and touchscreen. Packed with applications and more available to download. Search Spark Something online.